She goes as an extra.
Or like down on the D-pad.
Oh, don't know.
That would be helpful.
That would be. So I was just checking my phone. I was just like, oh,
I know, I was just sitting there watching you.
There's a cannibal in towards us. See?
What, is it off this island?
Yes. I'll put the sail around the other side so you can see it. What? They hit me in the face! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Curlios, please do us a favour and clip that. Oh, jeez. Nope.
We're serious.
So Legion's got down to 27 fours. Two in one corner. Oh, thank you.
Ripper. I think. Is here.
Ah!
Somebody please clip that. You don't like me, do you?
Ready? Pow!
Well done, jackass.
Oh shit! Well, you told me to demonstrate.
I didn't mean
Blow our ship up.
at me. Are you dead as well?
Come on, admit it. You're glad to see us.
And we're back again. Sorry for the delay on that one. Actually, had a big technical issue, but as you can see, we are starting at the front. This is a new account for my wheel, and this is me in the E lobbies. I've done next to subtle practice, so this could only go well. Okay. First race. Uh-oh. First lobby. I've unplugged my audio. First lobby on the wheel. So this can only go well. Woo! There's late night streaming. Yeah, why not? We haven't done this in a long time. I'm on holiday. Let's do it. Looks like the others weren't even on the power. And we're off. What I've got to do is turn my audio up. There we go. And we're 2 seconds clear as of like the 4th corner. Kind of went into the corner a little bit sideways, so I lost a 1/10 or so through there. That's telling me I've still got lots to learn on the wheel. I hate that quadruple right-hander. Okay, so we've got the Brit behind us, Zokwoski. Let's see if we can try and keep that gap going up. Well, what happens if I do that again? Just trying to be as smooth as possible, not always managing it. Just realised I am on the mediums, I've got to full on go. Because we've lost someone further back already. Okay, let's see if we can build a gap. Seems to be much faster at the final corner, which is good for me. 32.6. Oh, he went quicker that lap. It was a 32.6 against a 32.6. I think he's come off the turn 3-4 complex quite well there. Getting a bit squirrely coming out of the hairpin. That's more like it. Hey, could have. No, Katie went to sleep. I didn't. I thought you were going to bed. Yeah, he's terrible through the final corners. Did you enjoy your time on the high seas, Julius? Oh, that is true. He did say bed, not sleep. Oh, looks like he's dropped it somewhere in there, because he's now 5.3 behind me. As you can see, I'm back on the wheel again. I'm doing my best to just be a bit smoother and try and gain some tyre life more than anything compared to my normal controller style. Let's face it, just ruins front tyres. Yeah, smoother does tend to be faster. You only got to look at Jensen Button for that. Doesn't make it more enjoyable, mind you. It will be faster, particularly on a long run. I have to do something about the chat, 'cause it's now to my right, and it's really far out of my line of sight. Might have to think about... I'm going to put my laptop here for the chat or something. Or do what Bert Race used to do, have it on his phone. No! Whoops. Yeah, Smooth does tend to be faster until you do something stupid like that. I've got a penalty for hitting the barrier. What the hell? What the actual hell? Yeah, that barrier collision is absolute bullshit. It really is. Okay, we're starting to reel in V2 and the leader. So someone's front tyres have died. Someone might be on controller. Dive one would be on here. But I'm not stupid. Just realised how dead my front and right is. Might have been a bit silly me going for the extra lap. Oh, it's going to make for a good replay. Oh, thanks, man. Uh-oh. Until my tyre dies, I am, mate. I just had no front right grip there at all. Oh my god, just look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Good. Okay, so 6 laps is the cut-off for the mediums. This is my first race of this account. And the wheel, so I'm learning as I go. Yeah, I didn't. I'm so focused on what is going on the track. I'm not actually looking at my tyres. Okay, he was on the hard tyres. That'd be why you were slower then. See, the thing is, I think these tyres have still got grip. And that might be a penalty. It's just, they don't work in high-speed corners at all. Which is irritating. Never mind. Right, let's see where I can climb back up to. Yeah, 3-second penalty. We kind of knew that was coming. Are you saying that I'm fast here? Do you mean I'm slow everywhere else? There we go. That's what feeling actual grip feels like. Meow. These two are knocking 10 bells of shit out of each other. Come on, be nice to me, buddy. You absolute dick. I'm really fast against these players, yeah, because these are E grade players. Ah, I've now lost my cool. If I catch up to him, I'm pit maneuvering him. You should never drive angry on this game. I've got a feeling I'm about to. It's only the first race as well. Turn. It was a guy in the VGT, I think. I think he's just gone in the pits, annoyingly. The VW. I think he's in the pits. Pengu White is in front of me. Okay. Okay. Feeling more at home with a wheel at least. At least that's something. It's alright. Thought I braked a bit early there, but obviously not early enough. Not sure how I made those corners. We shouldn't have. As an overall performance for this race, terrible. It's all about getting used to the wheel, of course. So I'm not afraid to hop that last curve. It looks like everyone else is. I didn't even look at my fuel. Jeez. Okay, the hard tire looks like it's got so much more life in it. I'm here. Give me a bit of rear damage on that. So who, yeah. SL Benefica. I don't know, eh? Oh, I really don't know sometimes. Oh, so Rick, the Spaniard, didn't use both sets of tyres. Oh dear. Ooh, ooh. We are blue, you know. We are very blue. So, oh, he's left the room. Can't even be annoyed. Do you know what? Let's have a look at that. I think we've got 5 minutes before the next. Use the controller for this. 5 minutes before the next round. Showcase. Yeah, no worries, man. You take care of yourself. Been a pleasure playing thingy with you today and hanging out. So, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, that was just a flat out nudge. I can just see it right now. You see me coming alongside, getting ahead. Let's insult him. Let's give him a bit of an insult. Let's find him on. Actually, better make sure we go into the game first. Oh. We all make mistakes. I mean, that's absolutely true, but that was just a murder. I guess I really don't dislike really dislike people who are willfully ignorant. Yeah, see, we can also increase our qualifying time. Why isn't my controller coming back on? It's literally doing nothing now. Okay, let's have to stick with that. I did break... Curious, a corner was coming up. I had to brake for the corner. Come on, where are you? I'm going to find you. I'm going to find him. I don't think there's anything too bad. I think it was that one above. It was. Ah, damn it. Never mind. PlayStation's wise to that one. How long have I got? How long have I got? 2 minutes, 1 second. Okay, I might be able to set a... Let's try and set a PB. Let's try my best. Yeah, that was a good little turn there. Oh man, that was good through there. 26.6 for the first sector. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, I almost yeeted myself off there. Hang on, mate. Damn it, overcooked it. Way overcooked it. Oh man, that was going to be a good lap too. Yeah, but you were just in front of him and suddenly stepped on the brake. Yeah, but a corner was coming up. What are you supposed to do? Well, if I was here and I'm going around the corner, of course I'm going to brake. You have to anticipate other drivers. And as we all know, it's a driver behind whose duty is to avoid the car in front. You don't murder someone. I mean, it's not like I brake checked him, you know, because there was a surprise corner coming up, or a me doing something being a pain in the arse. A little corner was there. And it's not a flat out corner. Okay, there's definitely another A grade in here. So let us. In fact, oh, he's gone. Okay, and I'm on pole by like 1.3 seconds. So yeah, my little other controller is like dead now. And I don't know why. Let's see if we can get our first win for the account. Let's try that. Take care, man. Oh no, he's still here. Half a second quicker than me too. Some of these drivers are a lot quicker than that, particularly in some of the race laps are quicker than their qualifying laps, like Pingu White. It's going quicker than that during the race. Pengu. One or the other. Ah, I've managed to move my chat a little bit. That helps. Now it's on the it's right next to this screen, so I can actually see it right doing this, which is always a benefit. Why are all those idiots? Why are they revving their engines? Using fuel. I'm starting on the hard tyre because I want to go a bit longer in this one. We know it's 6 laps at most we can use for the medium, so I'll come in at the end of lap 7, I guess. 7 or 8. Okay, that GTR just doesn't get off the line very well. Cold hard tyres, not good. Apparently someone ghosted through me there for a second, that was weird. 2.5 to the leader, who's definitely on the mediums. I don't know what the Spaniard behind me is on. I get the feeling he's on the mediums, but I'm not certain. Back stepped out a little bit in turn 1. A lot during turn 2. Oh, this is going to be bad. Fighting with the Spaniard. Got cracking livery on that too. Got Amnesia Smoker behind us, the next Brit. Can be more Spanish if you tried. Ideally, we should be pushing each other down the straight. That doesn't seem to be happening. Yeah, pretty sure he's on the mediums, because he definitely got a better exit to corner, despite me having a better line. Oh. Not a time to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, lap 5. This is when the medium tires are going to start to feel a little bit second hand. I think I gave him a push through that. Okay, so we've got one of the Frenchmen who's in already with 64% of fuel. I've got a bit less, but I'm further around the track. Also coming out terribly of some of those corners. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there goes the Spaniard. What tyres was he on? He was on mediums. That's good for me. Just need to know what the Frenchman's doing. I almost ended up in Barrier there again for the second race in succession. So we've got the MiG at the front. He's definitely quicker than me. Why can I never Oh, come on! GT Sport, seriously. Why can I never A, save low speed whoopsies, and 2, what is it with barrier collisions once you've already spun? That's just nuts. I mean, that is figuratively just shocking. Shake and bakes in the pits. I just feel at the moment, every time I go to a low gear and try and press forwards, I literally light up the rear tyres. Okay, he was on mediums. That's something for me, but not a big one, is it? Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it now. Probably going to come out in first, isn't he? Yeah, I think he has. Okay, my only hope is to claw back enough time to get anywhere near third. But in second, rather, when he is. It's not looking likely. I just feel like I haven't taken that corner fast enough. Without fail. I'm angry at myself, actually, if anything. Okay, not get myself a penalty this time. At least get the fastest lap, dude. Come on. Can we go for 130 something? Okay, only 9 seconds to the guy ahead. 4 or 5 laps? I don't know. We'll try. Three tenths that corner. If I do that every other corner. Yeah, there's a second there. So we're under 21 seconds from the leader. Let's see if I can close that down a bit as well. Just give myself a little bit of pride.
Once again, we made it last.
Hey, Pedro. Once again, we made it last. How you doing, buddy? I'm trying the dailies on my wheel. It's not going that well so far. Oh, we've lost the other guy. Never mind, he just spun there. I'm now doing my best to catch the leader. See if I can get it under 15 seconds. In 3 laps? Nah, but, you know, see if I can actually give myself a PB or something. Braked a bit late there. It's not an unholy time, it's a past midnight time. We used to do lobbies at this time most nights. And yeah, I could ask the same question about you. Sunday we've got... Oh, he's pitting again. Sunday we've got SRF, haven't we? And we've got F1 and whatnot. Alright, race on. Was that foolish for him to pit? No, because I can't drive this course. I almost launched myself over that one. Lost a second. Ah! We have the SRF race. Yes. Well, the aim is to be on the wheel for at least a couple of the races. But to do that, as Hawker would say, seat time. That's what I'm doing here. But it's like relearning how to do all the things you love. It's weird. Yeah, Nürburgring GP. Of course, I'm quite well acquainted with. Of course, most of us are. So it'll be entertaining, I would imagine, and especially if it has any dynamic weather happen to it. Weather. Well, my point being, if it actually has any. I mean, we know what we've all expected before, and it's like, need I remind you about Austria? Just, we've got like one band of wet weather, and then that was it for the entire race. And when I say one band, it was about 3 inches wide. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. I actually hadn't thought of doing any of that. Let me talk to Ziggy, because it largely depends on what his schedule is. Because obviously, we always practice together. But I'll let you and the Hawkster know. If that sounds cool. I can't get that "once again we meet at last" thing out of my head now. Ooh, that's an interesting line through there. That's a good man, I like it. But I'm going around the corner and thinking, "Once again we meet at last, once again we meet at last, once again we meet at last." So, you know. Ooh. Do you know what? Better, but I know I've got another 20 seconds in me on that. Do you ever get notifications on your phone, particularly from Twitch, of people that have gone live and you're like, who the hell are they? Is this someone who's changed their name? Yeah, more practice. At the end of the day, the thing I'm struggling with at the moment is my throttle application. But honestly, I have loads of notifications. Loads of people, I don't know who they are. It's not because I've not watched them or anything like that. It's because they always alter the damn names and then come back a couple of months later. You feeling better now, dude? Have you had a nice, calm evening? Right, onwards. Let's go back into that, see if we can actually set a PB. Where's your fast? Okay, I need to watch this at some point and get rid of it. And let's go. In all honesty, man, mental health should be treated exactly the same as physical health. If you're not having a good day and you don't really know why, it doesn't actually have to be for a reason. It could be you just not having a good one, and I get that. Sometimes it's alright. It's alright not to feel good. And sometimes, in a weird way, I'd actively encourage it, because it means the times that you are feeling good and everything is the best thing in the world, you will really feel it. Having the full range of emotions as a human is essential. Because if everything is always amazing, everything ceases to be amazing, it all becomes a bit dull. So, as weird as it sounds, try and embrace it and then remember things will be better probably tomorrow. So, here's to you, buddy. And I had a few problems at work about a few weeks, a month ago. And I just got to the point where I went, do you know what? I'm not going to let it bother me. And I just tune it out. It's gone. It's not even a problem on my radar anymore. I go to work and I come home. I stream. Or I go see people. I have friends, I have family. There's always something better out there. I mean, if you let something like work or uni constantly get you down, the only person that affects is you. I know it's not as simple as that always, because things will get you down. There will be a workload that is unmeasurably god-awful. But there's always something behind it. And you're doing that for a reason. And at the end of the day, we can all have smiles and whatnot in the future and another way. Enough of the lecture. I'm going to finish replying to this message, and then it is race time, I suspect. How long we got? 54 seconds. That's enough time. Yeah, you've got to try and have a bit of spirit, haven't you? And if you don't have the spirit, get some spirits and get some vodka, which is always the best thing. Where am I starting? Hey! Come on, you can load in. I'll send you a message again, buddy. Mr. Mig. So it was one of those, if I did send the message, I never would. One of my friends then goes to bed in a minute. So it's, yeah. But what did you say? You don't have to feel bad because you just gave a lecture. I have to thank you for the wise words. Yeah, sometimes I have wise words. Not always. A lot of times I have a lot of dumb words. It's usually followed by, it's usually encompassing the point, we should take this TNT with us. You're going to have to forgive my pronunciation, buddy. But, Micon? You have to forgive me for that one, but good luck to you too. I presume you're AES Meg. If not, either way, thank you very much. Let's give this one a go. Let's try not to spin it this time, like I did last time. I got the German behind me. Trying to change my radar. There we go. Okay, we're losing the German behind. Thank you, Pedro. TNT. Gotta love the TNT. This isn't Sea of Thieves anymore, but points are references, I guess. Did you like seeing Jenkins and his new emote, by the way? I was just there last night and thinking, I haven't done any of these new emotes that I said I was going to do. I've still got the notes written down from what we discussed the other week. I was thinking, we need to do a Jenkins one for the next Sea of Thieves. He's such a cutie, isn't he? Sorry, I'm multitasking. Okay, looks like it's me and the Frenchman or French woman. No, 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 not again. Oh, in the same bloody place. I've only lost 7 seconds doing that, so not too bad. Cutest armoured cat I've ever seen. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh. Can't believe I did that. I'll tell you what though, Pedro, did you really enjoy that that Mansell burger link I sent you earlier? That's one of my favourite F1 moments, that really is. Okay, I haven't got the front grip of the mediums. There we go, that's how you do that, Curb. You don't cock it up, that's how. Dream Destroyer. That sounds like a move in wrestling. We drop someone on their head. I know, right? The interview afterwards was Mansell saying, well, I made up my mind. I was going to do it no matter what happened. I'm just glad that Berger lifted. Because otherwise they were going to end up launching each other into space. Well, this is the kind of driver that Mansell was. Doesn't really doing much racing these days, but he's in his late 60s, so you can't really fault him for that. Oh, Lucifer has left the room. Didn't expect to see that today. Yeah, the last thing you did with Mansell was piss him off. And what Berger had done is he'd got him past him and he shoved him wide. I doubt he meant to do it because Berger was actually a very nice guy. But the last thing you do is piss off Mansell. And that's what he was known for. Really robust and rugged driving. Yeah, we lost Lucifer. Roger, have you set a time round here yet in the dailies for qualifying? Check some of the... Oh, okay. I'll have to have a think for you, actually. I mean, unfortunately, when it comes to some of the older races, I can only remember moments like that because I was too young to take it all in. You say you're bad at lots of things, and then you're just as quick. I'll have to have a think, because all I can really think of is like late 90s onwards. Oh, actually, Damon Hill, Suzuka 94, or Michael Schumacher, Barcelona 96. Some epic drives. Schumacher just decimated the rest of the grid. I need to find out a way to keep my YouTube up as well, so give me a minute. Because I know I might be missing out on YouTube comments. Because I've got my... As you can see, I'm playing on the other monitor. Long story short is I've got two different size monitors, a 16:9 and a 21:9. I'm using that one to actually play my PC games and stream shit from it. I'm using this one for my PS5 now. That's what I've always intended to do. I've got to work out how to try and keep my YouTube and Twitch chat within my eye line. Ooh. Nearly dropped it there. You can adapt your driving to any track given enough time, buddy. I mean, you know you can. I used to hate this track, and now I quite like it because it's unique. Because I'm dropping it here in all the places that I don't drop it with the controller, which to me still says I'm still struggling with my right foot on this game. So I'm trying to come back to the YouTube comments. I have to wait until I get to the pit stop. Good man. I mean, if you want to watch someone decimating the entire field, honestly, Spain 96, Michael Schumacher is just unreal. Out of the way, Reggie. If I can think of any more, I will give you the heads up. Oh, Suzuka 2005, Kimi Räikkönen. Absolute epic race. Yeah, I find it's the second chicane for me. We all have our styles and demons and all that, don't we? Okay, there goes the French person, French driver. J-Man's going to get a 3-second penalty for that one. It was also on the mediums. Man, did I bounce to that curb a little bit. Whoa. Was not expecting that. I've watched Suzuka 2005 as one of the most incredible displays of brilliance which I have ever seen. It sums up how incredible Kimi and McLaren was. Yeah, they really were. Kimi really was when he switched it on. Thanks, mate. I've just read the YouTube comment. I'm trying to get it back. I'm doing my best. Oh. Need to figure out something I can do with the YouTube. Because I can't see the comments. What I might have to do is move the chat the other side. I've got to put a little mini screen down beneath this screen so I can just look straight down at nothing but the chat from YouTube and Twitch. Out of the way, Reggie. Oh, like sweet as a dream through there this time. Like sweet as a dream? I don't know. I'm talking shit. Somebody stop me. I do accept bribes. Shut up. I feel much happier on the wheel on medium tyres than I do on the hards. At least that's something. Come on, let's have a PB. Yeah, you're right. Kimi was unlucky not to have the championship, but that McLaren was just too... It was too quick and too unreliable. Unfortunately, they got the balance a little bit wrong, didn't they? Hey, Hogger. Yeah, I'm up late for today. I'm on holiday this week, so I'm having a bit of fun. I'm kind of practicing on the wheel at the same time. How you doing, buddy? What's the German? I think our French friend overhead just had a penalty or something. No, the French tyre is pitted. I just spun. I might start getting DR points after this race. Might. Oh god, I just followed this dude straight off the track. Oh, that was stupid. I was just watching him. I was like, oh, where's he going? Oh, apparently I'm going to the same point. Dumbass. That's what happens when you just lose your concentration for a couple of seconds. We've all done it, but that is severely dim, though, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Let's see if we can set a PB on the fastest lap. We're going to push this one as hard as we can. Starting to be able to thread the eye of the tyre, the eye of the needle, as it were. Eye of the tyre? Yeah, that's just a new thing. I'll make it up. Starting to be able to hit the apexes that I want to now. Okay, that wasn't faster. Never mind. That doesn't matter. Right, let's see if we can do something with YouTube. Ah, okay, that'll do. I can still see the YouTube chat this way. I can't see who redeems what. So if I do move that over there... No! I've done something silly. Move that over there. Minimise that a little bit. Looks a bit funky. In fact, I'm going to print screen this to you, Pedro, and show you in the Discord at some point. My screen must look funky as frack right now. That'll do. That will do. And we've still got the people at the back of the grid and whatnot still haven't managed to work out that you have to use both types of tyres, which is always amusing. Be handy if you could embed chats inside its own their own browser. That would be pretty cool. I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, it was alright apart from the one big... it was two cock-ups. I'm like 2 cock-ups a race at the moment, aren't I? It could be worse. My light is really dim, isn't it? think I need to turn it up a bit. Okay. I need to remember where all of these are. We'll see you again. Right, let's see if we can actually with the chat. I was literally about to ask if you could find a way to do that. Well, I can do it. Sod off. I can do it on my... I think the only thing I'm going to have to do is where you see the screen, what I'm looking at, is what you're looking at. Is I've got the chat on the right hand side and YouTube comes up over there as well. I might just have to swap them round because where I've moved my monitors, my chat would have been there, is now over there. So I think, yeah, might just keep it really simple and just move my thing over a little bit, just reverse it, mirror it essentially. But first, let's see if we can try and set a quick lap. I will not use a controller. I will not use a controller. It might be nice and simple way of doing it. I mean, it'd be right there for me, wouldn't it? Because I don't want to neglect people who are tuning in on YouTube. That was a bit leery. Let's retry that. It might give me time just to get round and start this lap. Yeah, please do, man. Let us know what you can do, because I can do a 1:30.5 with my controller at the moment. I'm obviously still understeering like hell through turn 1. Then overspeeding through turn 3. Come on, let's do this. Pedro, have you seen the latest Super GT video by chance? Did you see who was in the Supra in his race? Man, it's hard to make this car spin. Barrier collision, 1.5 seconds, yeah, sure. Right, while that's doing that, I'm going to pop to the gents quickly because I haven't peed since Sea of Thieves, so I'll be back.
Actually goes as an extra.
Or like down on the D-pad.
Oh, don't know.
That would be helpful.
That would be.
Good.
So I was just checking my phone. I What's that going?
I was just sitting there watching it.
There's a cannibal heading towards us. See?
What, is it off this island?
Yes. I'll put a sail around the other side so you can see it. What? They hit me in the face! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Curlios, please do us a favour and clip that. Oh, Jesus. No!
We're serious.
Come on, admit it. You're glad to see us.
Alrighty then. Whew. So yeah, Flawed Genius Racing was in the Black Supra. He's WRL Fast Mads. That's what I was trying to say. And that was the quickest P of all time. Okay, so I think the Frenchman, AES, has gone up a rank. I'm not going to be surprised. So, in theory, I should have this one to myself. As long as I don't bin it again. I'm starting on the mediums. So I've literally got to drive away. Have you? Sorry, I should watch more Super GT and Rory and all that. Okay, we've got Coco behind us, 2.5 seconds, already gapped him. No DRS for you. If such a thing exists.
I don't understand that as well, right? When you get close to that curb on the exit, it just sucks you in.
Thanks for doing that, man. He'll appreciate it.
It literally just sucks you in. I know I'm going to hear it now, that's what she said, you know, but... but...
I'm half tempted to do a Louis and do a double soft run with one lap on the hards at the end. Just the sheer shenanigans of it. If I can pull out a big enough gap. What do you think? Exactly. Half the fun, isn't it? Oh, Christ, I should have not braked that hard. Pingu White, the German. So I've gained 3 seconds on the pack behind me in one lap, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've just got to watch out for my nemesis, this left-hander. So when I get on top of that curb... I do take a lot of liberties with some of these curbs, don't I? And I noticed when I get understeer, I just lock the steering wheel and I just don't let go. So I'm doing the same thing as what I do on the controller. So So I'm going to have to learn to modulate the throttle and pull back on the steering wheel a little bit, I think. So I'm not listening. I'm aware of it, but I'm not actively changing my style to deal with the wheel over the controller. At the moment. So I did it there again. So I'm aware I'm doing it, but I'm not doing anything about it. So I'm doing it again. Because I'm saying it and then I'm just driving through it. Because I'm an idiot. Well, I think I'm driving it the right way if I had the right amount of skill for it. But as we've seen a few times, it's caught me out. So it's kind of one of those, I shouldn't be doing it yet. I think I've got that first sector nailed now. When you get this track right, it does feel so good. I don't have the skill yet, mate. I'm building it. And at some point in the next year, 100%, I want to be at a point where I'm thinking, right, my skill is being limited by the G29. I want to get a Fanatec or something direct drive. So I want to be at that point where I'm happy. I'm thinking I'm going to move forwards. The thing is, I like this track, and if I like a track, I'm much better at it typically. I mean, I can understand why people don't like it, but weirdly enough, this is the very first track in GT Sport I ever drove as a daily. And this would have been about 3, maybe 4 years ago. And I had a yellow Megane. Group 3 yellow Megane, and just as soon as I worked out how to drive the course, as soon as I got used to the whole game, it then obviously changed to another daily. That put me off the game for about a month. I completely understand. I'm sure you'll get there by using it more regularly. I mean, that's the idea, frankly. And if I don't get any better at it while using it, there's something wrong. Either I'm just being belligerent in my driving style, or I don't have the skill for it. It could be either, or it could be both. The idea is that doesn't happen. Ooh, I lost a lot of time on that one. That last sector. Okay, I was very wide in the big triple apex corner, or quadruple apex. Yeah, I'm like that. I actually think it gives very good racing. I remember having it in CCSR for Group 3, and I did very well. And I dropped it, you know, obviously at those S's at the beginning of the track, but it was in reverse, so it was at the end of the track. But I still won the quickest on the track. I was like, there's some absolute aliens in here. So some tracks are just go with your driving style, I guess. What's it? Ooh, I remember it being Group 3. You might have been right. It might have been Group 4. I might have to go back and have a look. Yeah, going in this lap. Do I get mediums or soft? Mediums or hards? Mediums or hards? Mediums or hards? We're going to go mediums again. Do you know what? We're going to push our luck. We're going to push our luck. We're going to go for our first win in style. Let's go for fuel though, just so we won't have to add much at the next stop. So I've got to pit twice for everyone pitting once. Looks like those are people leaving the room. Might have been a daily, mate. As in this trap. In fact, I do remember racing around here on the dailies, and I went. I think I had Sing Tao in the chat at the time, and I went, I could never do a 1 minute 30 lap, and he went, oh, you will, and I did it the next lap. I was like, shit. A little bit of basic encouragement goes a long way. Well, that might have been practice for the CCSR event. It was one of those. I can't remember which. But, no, positive attitude does go a long way. I find with the third corner, it's just a matter of not overspeeding it, and it gives you the exit for the third one perfectly. Yeah, so second apex, third corner. Second apex, third corner. I'm getting happy with pushing the car now. It'd be good to see when we get on the track for the Nürburgring. Whoa, whoa, whoa! During practice, that if I can hang with you guys on the wheel, and that's my ultimate aim, of course.
Oh dear God!
Go Brown!
Go Brown! Go Brown!
Oh, that was not a shit my pants moment. That was a fart through my pants moment. Blow a hole in my underpants. Oh, I overshot that one a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to pull off a second pit stop quite easily. I think Pengu, whatever. It's Pengu, isn't it? Has dropped it somewhere. But I am looking forward to the SRF race this weekend. Regardless of controller or wheel. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Oop. It's not a bad idea at all, actually. I think I'm just outside the top 3% on the controller at the moment. I know that the pair of us have more pace in us. Oh, Kev's just pitted. Yeah, consistency around there, particularly into turn 1, 2 and 3, is the tricky bastard runner. Everyone tends to lose it at the last chicane, but once you work out exactly where you've got to brake, it's quite easy. It's just a matter of not overcooking it. Oh, we lost a lot of time through that one. Yeah. See, yeah, one thing at the moment, as you can see, I'm not having the most consistently paced race. I'm getting quicker and I'm getting slower. I'm getting quicker and I'm getting slower. That's not going to help come Sunday with SRF. But I'd rather be overcritical now. So I'm coming up to laps on one. There we go, that's better. I'm still caught for a second down. Now. Oh. Full on jumped across that curb. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'll catch up with that second, Pedro. Can't quite read it. The hairpin and the last corner also make lose and gain a lot of time, and I tend to struggle with the latter. It's just going to be a bit of practice, isn't it, I guess? Oh. Still lost 7 tenths through there. But it's interesting that with the new tyre physics, that I'm still able to get grip all the way until like near the end of the tyre, and then it just dies. Okay, for someone who I'm just about to lap, I've actually been just about to lap several of them, they really seem to have a lot of speed. Yeah, now I can't turn left. How much fuel do I have? 1 lap. That's fine. Got the perfect amount of fuel. I'm going to have a biscuit. Silly me. Okay, so it's the hard tyres I struggle with, not the mediums. Okay. I was even being deliberately cautious. Seriously, 1.5 seconds for hitting the barrier. That's just nuts. What were Polyphony thinking when they did that? Oh well. First win of this account. I bask in the glory. It's only dropped it once. And I went for a double pit stop. That's not bad. So, I know I have at least another probably 20 seconds still in me. A little bit more consistency. Not going for a double stop for funsies. Ow. Just trying to find one of my redeems on Twitch. This is for Louis, Mr. Dadbod Racing. I know, right? But remember when we had that Blue Moon Speedway and people were wall riding around the whole damn thing? It's kind of like, why wasn't the penalty in place then?
Dirty tyres now, I think.
He's so damn smooth. What did you say? Well done. Let's get out of there. At one point I will watch that. But today is not that day. Let's see if we can get a better qualifying time. Because that's where it all lay at the moment. Yes! I sent Sarah the same thing, and I think Stephen posted it in Discord as well. Nuts, wasn't it? It's literally about the guy wall riding around the last corner. I've seen it. Okay, took off too much speed there. I know, right? It's the fact he chose to do it more than anything. That's what the unbelievable thing is. I'll just wreck this well, it's not million, but this very expensive car just to get a few positions. I mean, you know, points or ingenuity, but wow, oh, his mechanic's going to be unhappy with him. It's impressive though, wasn't it? How am I still a second slower than my best laptop? I thought that was a cracking lap. Was up until that point. I think I'm in the mode of race runs rather than qualifying, because that would have been a cracking race lap. But I don't think I'm pushing myself. I suppose it's still mileage. The more mileage I do, the faster I might get. At least I'm starting to learn to use all of the track. What I've always done is given myself a little bit of a gap between myself and the edge of the track. You can see there I used all of it. Didn't use it all there though. I remember when the last time we had this track on a daily this way round, you could not go anywhere near those curbs. You would always get a penalty for corner cutting. So I'm glad they fixed that. So I could watch this all day. I don't care that it's me driving, it's just therapeutic. Didn't use all the track there. Well, I don't already have the pace yet, mate. I've got the pace for an E grade. But no offence to the E grades, it's not too difficult. If you play racing games, and you've played racing games for many years, including these, yeah, getting up to a C should be the minimum. I mean, everyone has different speeds and whatnot, but if you're looking to move on, a C is where you want to be going to. And there's some bloody quick B drivers out there. They're just a little bit erratic. The only reason I ever got up to A was because I farmed Austria in Group 3 in the Corvette. And then, yeah, it'll come from there. I also debate the term fast with you. I define fast as people like Louis, like Evo, like Red Spectre, they are insanely quick. I put myself, like I put you in the same category, because you're about the same speed as me, particularly recently. We know what we're doing. We know how to get lap time out of a car. But fast, oh my god, that is another realm of driver. But I suppose one person's fast is another person's my average day. Oh shit, it's 3 in the morning. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. Alright, I'll do this one, maybe one more, which should get me out of E grade. Why are they revving the engines, you absolute spanners? Okay, I am not going to do this one as a cheeky double medium stop. I'm going to try and do this. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this as an actual official race. Like, I'm not going to mess around. Okay. It's compressed air. Mate, go and get some sleep, will you? One might say, if you're chatting to me, you're not trying to sleep. Uh-oh, running wide. Oh, no, no. Oh, you bastard. Turn around, you bastard. How do you turn these cars around? It's alright, man. It happens. How'd you... So that gives me something to do. 17.2 to the leader. Right, let's try and recover some of that. Not like that. 17.1. $16.4. I'm going to lose about 6 to 7 seconds with this penalty for hitting a barrier. So screw you, Polyphony. Oh, now I'm just locking up going into the corner. Because I'm clever. Eating each other off. Okay, ghosting. That was interesting. So I need to learn to stay off that curb. Yeah, just at the right time I need to learn to stay off it. Okay. Yellow flag into turn 1. Why are you stopping? Wow. 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 Let's go and do some qualifying before I get aggravated. I just got Hawkeye assassinated into turn 1. Tell me about nobody's going to get that. Absolutely murdered. Never mind. I think I could break a lot later there. Oh, PB! Come on. Let's go for another PB. 2 in a row. Oh man, check this out. Finding some pace. Ooh, no, that's grass, dude. They may have lost me about half a tenth. 30.3, that's faster than my controller time now. God, I didn't spend as much time on the controller as I have done on the wheel this week. There's the consistency. So I need less people on the track. 1/10 down, that's fine. Not quite as good through there that time. Oh, that was smooth. Right, one more lap. Oh, it's a shame about the back stepping out there. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with that. That's how you go from absolutely down in the toilet after one race into the qualifying and like feeling quite good. Where's that put me in the timings? Just outside the top 1,000-ish. So I'm 2 seconds off the top times. The top time. Basically to the 1,000th of a second. So I'm alright with that. 1.5 seconds off the top 10. Just over. It does mean I'm ahead. Holy cow! We're quite a long way of my actual controller time. I can't even get the controller because it won't work. Huh. Alright, let's just watch the replay of that lap. Because why not? It was the last lap. This one. I do like to slide it into the first corner. Probably shouldn't. Ooh, I definitely could take that a little bit wider. Definitely chonked it over the curb there, didn't I? Actually, it was the next lap that was actually better. Something I very rarely do is actually go back and watch any of my old races or any of my old laps. But as a tool for your own analysis, it's probably the best thing you can do. Or was that last one? I think I'm still going to keep my controller and my wheel accounts. I mean, I'm always going to want to jump on and just boom, go with the controller. But seeing, it looks like I'm getting smoother, at least. I'm much happy with the throttle application. I'm not just banging the throttle down. You can see I'm going half throttle and barely any throttle at all at some points. I'm even starting to trail brake a little bit. I can't believe with the first lap I went faster than my controller effort, and then second lap I went way faster with the wheel. Also worth saying that the other time was set in the GTR as well. Let's be 2/10 slower. Yeah, there goes the back, and then boom. Yeah, that's where I called it. Okay, well that is fair enough. Is there anyone online I can send a raid to on Twitch? We're going to send a raid to that one person you see, who I've raided before, but is a good gent. So we're going to go there. Oh, folks. Just save that. Let's go and raid Doodangle. And I'm going to say thank you very much, Pedro. Thank you for chatting during all of this. Holger, you as well, buddy. And I can see Rygor's walking around as a... is that a Vile Plume or something? Victory Bell, perhaps? Anywho, thank you for lurking, mate. Always been a pleasure. Let's go send a raid. I've lost the raid button. There it is. To that one person you see. So thank you all very much. See you all on the next one.